Hey everybody, welcome back to OMGTV, and today, out of surprise, we got a brand new episode of Rainbow High, so you know what that means. It's time for a review. But before we get started, if you like Rainbow High, Shadow High, OMG, subscribe to my channel and ring that notification bell so you don't miss when I upload. And if you know somebody else who likes these things, send my channel to them so they could do the same. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. And if you're returning, thank you so much for coming back. So, y'all, isn't this dope? We got an episode. For real, I was in here, I was asleep, y'all. And my phone, I got an alert. And it was from Instagram because, I follow Rainbow High on Instagram. It was new episode out today. I'm like, what? Okay, so let's do this. So, it left off where the Devious twins sabotaged Natasha and, put her perfume inside Natasha had put her perfume inside the fog machine, and the Devious twins had turned it up, and so everybody was choking, couldn't nobody breathe. It was a huge thing, and so they had to clear out the whole auditorium, and so it picks up right there. And then Miss Wright comes out and says, "Thank you everybody for being calm." So they're airing out the auditorium, and the Devious twins and the Storm twins catch eyes. And so I guess that automatically means that the Storm twins know what's up. Because, remember the last episode, they saw that they had did something. So they're like, oh, okay, bet, let's do this. Then you got Amaya, and she's running rampant, looking for River. And she's asking, has anybody seen him? She asked Luna and Natasha, and no, they haven't seen him. Then she spots him, and the Royal Three are standing there, and they're standing on the steps. Y'all, they're just such a cute little group. And I read their bios, so if you want to see it and you didn't see it, check out that video. I'll put it right here, and it'll be in the description box as well. And they actually, River and Amaya, spot each other, and they hug. And they're both glad that each other is okay. The funny thing to me is, everybody's acting like the building was on fire. It was some perfume, y'all. They are so overdramatic. But they're supposed to be, because it wouldn't be, exciting if it wasn't a show. But look at the Royal Three. You see the little pink sparks all over the place. And they're like, oh, how cute. And they step away from each other wait a minute. We never got to see them either make up or keep, being frustrated with each other. Last we saw, they were at the dance class together. So they still need to do some talking and see what's going on with their relationship. But the Royal Three just looking at them like, oh, how cute. And then Tessa remembers, wait a minute, Alfie, where's Alfie? And she goes looking for him. And they're like, what are you doing? You can't go back in there. She's running. She's like, man, the hell I can't. She gonna go find her boo thing, y'all, because she was worried. So she went back in there, and you see Phaedra and Violet are still doing their hosting thing. And Alfie is back there with the fan on, and he is still practicing his moves. His other boy done got out. His boy ran for cover, but he's back there like, 1, 2. So he's practicing his moves. He's being oblivious. And so him and Tessa get to talking. She's like, are you okay? And he's like, yeah, where's everybody at? Maybe he didn't know what happened. Okay, so then it cuts back to Violet and Phaedra, and they're newsflash, breaking news. Tessa went in the back to see Alfie. Phaedra is so dramatic. She says she risked her life to go find the missing Kingsley boy, Alfie. Phaedra, girl, not risk your life. Okay, so anyway. And here's some little tidbit. Okay, so they cut back to Alfie and Tessa, and she's like, I saw your brother / bandmate. So the Kingsley boys, yes, they are brothers. And she's like, I was looking for you and I didn't find you. And I was worried that you were having an allergic reaction. And he's like, oh my God, I didn't even know you knew my name, let alone that I had allergies. And so she must be a fan of their band, I guess. I mean, how else would she know these things about him? Because I don't even think they really formally met for real. Because he's like, I didn't even know you knew my name. So yeah, I guess this is the start of their friendship / romance. I don't know. So they bust through the door, and, Violet, she's like, breaking news, they're okay. And Phaedra's like, actually, maybe more than okay. So, yeah, Phaedra, girl, she caught on to their little romance. And everybody standing around seems to think, oh, how sweet. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, we saw their quick little romance in, one of the previous episodes, like they had caught eyes. So, yeah, it looks like they're going to pursue that. Okay, y'all. And now they can go on with the show because Miss Wright came and told them, everything is cool now. So, let's get busy. And the first group up is the Royal Three. And so I'm thinking, right, we get ready to go ahead and hear their whole song, and no, we don't. So I might have to do some kind of separate video or something just reacting to their songs because we're not hearing all of everybody's. But here's what I'm thinking, right? I'm thinking the songs that we end up not hearing all of, that we're going to hear them in the finale. Those are going to be the ones that's the finale. So you heard me say it first. I think so far Natasha and the Royal Three are going to be the ones that are in the finale so far. So they cut to a scene where you see Ainsley is, guarding the door, and the Storm Twins are carrying flowers, and they want to give them to Glitch, right? And I'm like, what's up with that? I want to give it to Glitch because she did such a great job. And they look kind of, like they up to something, right? So I'm like, what's going on? And Ainsley's like, no, I can't let you backstage because I'm under strict orders. And Avery is over there like, yeah, don't. And, the Storm Twins try to pull off that, come on, bestie, come on, girl, classmate, let us in. And then you see Avery come over and she's like, can I help you? Y'all, you see the eyes of the twins? They like, oh my God, they got scared for a minute. Not the Storm Twins scared at Avery. Yeah, they were scared. So she was just like, oh no, we'll just figure out another way. And they left. So yeah, they're gonna have to do something else because obviously they can't get in backstage. So they go outside, and Veronica's like, I can't believe we were denied backstage. Because I told you, they're so privileged and so used to everybody doing what they want them to. Rainbow High is not doing that. So they're confused and they trying to figure something else out. So they are sitting in their Jeep and they are plotting how to figure out how to sabotage somebody else. Because they so privileged, they can't believe it. And they targeting the Divas, not the Divas, y'all, not our girls, the Divas. So they're sitting behind the tour bus. And the Divas come out and they're like, okay, yeah, it's a better way, less people to see what's going on. So they run up on the Divas and they're like, can I take a picture? They're like, we got to get on stage. And they're like, no, it's going to be a quick picture. So not Naomi taking some scissors and hiding behind her back talking about she's going to take a snip. So she cut her dress. So the Divas didn't realize it. So they go backstage to make sure their finishing touches are ready and they, go do their thing. And so they get into, the dressing room. Yeah, why is it that Aisha's voice does not fit her? I'm sorry. Her voice don't fit her to me. It seems so mismatched. You know what I mean? She sounds really, really young. And I don't know, it just don't fit. Is it just me? It don't fit. But, so Roxy's telling them, come on, let's go. And she spotted the little cut that Naomi did to Malene's dress, right? And so she's like, oh, sabotage, we need some help. And Jewel comes over and says, what? Nobody messes with my designs. But anyway, they're going to hurry up and get that fixed. All they did was take a little piece of string off so that you couldn't see it. And that was it. I still thought maybe they should have sewed it, but I guess they didn't have any time. So Chanel just took that little string off and sent them on their way to get ready to perform. And we got to hear their full song, which if it's based on my theory, then the Divas won't be in the final three, and that kind of makes me sad. So I could be wrong, y'all, but their song is so beautiful, and the sparks flying all through the stage. And you can see in the audience, you can see little pieces of, sparks flying. It's so pretty. Even the judges were looking like, wow. So, y'all, the Divas earned their name with this song. And it just sounds so pretty. I think it's really beautiful. And look at their stage, the chandelier lights coming down. It's just really, really pretty. And They outdid themselves. They killed it. Other than it being a really pretty song and a really, really pretty stage, their performance did give, like, Dreamgirls, with Beyonce and Jennifer Hudson, like, it really gave that R&B diva. So I'm really happy that they gave the divas their flowers and that they let them really, like, get a whole scene, because from this point, up until this point, it's just been like, little bits and pieces. And so, yeah, kudos to the Rainbow High animators for, doing this. They did the damn thing on this part. So, also, while they're performing, you see Finn and Gabriella sitting in the audience, and you see Finn, do the yawn and stretch and put his arm around her. And so once again, like I say, we may never know what happened in Pacific Coast to make them like each other. So I guess that's just going to be up in the air. I mean, we may never know. And so, yeah. And then you got the Storm Twins, y'all. So Naomi and Veronica, though, they're sitting in the car watching it on their phones, and they see that their little sabotage didn't work. And she's like, what was it, made out of titanium or something? Like, yeah, it didn't work because you can't sabotage the divas, honey. You can't do it. Sorry. But that don't mean that they're not going to try. So she's talking about a plan C. And nah, y'all. Please don't bother the girls. So anyway, they continue singing, and the audience loves it. Like, it was amazing. And my favorite part of the song, believe it or not, it's like the very end where they're like harmonizing with each other. Like, that was the best part. And the last thing I want to say about their performance is that I loved how each one of them got a chance to be in the middle. So, like, they start off with Malene, and then they move on to Sabrina, and then Aisha. Like, everybody got their time to shine, which was so perfect, because sometimes in a group, one outshines the rest. You know what I mean? So that was perfect. And let's go ahead and continue, y'all. So they're going out to their tour bus after their performance, and the Storm Twins, who were, couldn't wait to try to sabotage them some more, met them and was like, you guys did so good. And Naomi's like, really? I think Aisha did the best. And Veronica's like, no, Malene was the star. And Malene's like, clearly, Aisha is a great backup, but, like, I got the stage presence. And Sabrina's like, I think you and Aisha did a good job. And Malena's like, you would. And Sabrina's like, well, what does that mean? So, y'all, it's going to be some drama in the divas, and I don't like that. I told you guys a while ago that I didn't want them to do that to them, because girl groups end up having that problem an awful lot. And I just think, they're such a good group together that they didn't need this. But, I mean, I guess it makes for a show, so hopefully they can overcome it. So here is a little twister, a little plot twist. At the back of that bus, the tour bus, look who is spying on the twins and seeing that they are up to no good. Y'all, it's the assistant. And he got this little devious look on his face, like maybe he's really not friends with the Storm Twins. Like, maybe he's still with the Devious Twins, and like he's looking like, oh, okay, I see what they did. Now I'm gonna go back and tell the Devious Twins. Or it could be something completely different. But y'all, that was a good cliffhanger. So now we get to see, hopefully, another episode next week. Because, like, yeah, I love this every week thing. Like, that's the best part. I was like, what? Like I told you at the beginning, I was surprised, y'all. I was asleep. Like, what? There's an episode today? I was not expecting that. I was going to work on a different video, but it's all good. Like, yes, I'm excited. I think this episode was really good. I think that they're getting better, and they're trying to bring some more of the stories that they introduced in the series into these episodes, though I do wish that they would be able to elaborate more. But since it's only 7 minutes, you're not going to get so much, you know what I mean? So we got to see new people speaking, like Tessa and Alfie got to talk more. You got to see Veronica and Naomi do a lot more in this episode. You got to see Violet and Phaedra a little bit, you know what I mean? So the only thing that we didn't get to see was the Royal Three's full song, or even like a quick glimpse of it. Like, she just said, "Hello, Rainbow Vision," and that was it, right? And so, but yeah, they got some background characters in here that I would like to see as dolls. Like, that's cool. I enjoyed this episode. Let me know what you guys think of this episode in the comments. Give me a thumbs up, as it helps support my channel and it helps this video in the algorithm, y'all. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell so you're alerted when I upload. And also, you can follow me on TikTok and you can follow me on Instagram. And y'all, I hope you guys have a safe and wonderful day. And thanks for tuning in with me on OMG TV.